My name is Deb Lopez, founder of Animal Fairy Charities and co-leader of a national grassroots campaign for animal welfare. I have loved and fostered companion animals all my life, and am now working to help others who are in the trenches every day, rescuing, caring for, and providing for animals in need. And now, Animal Fairy Charities presents Animal Advocate Television, a show designed to help inform, educate, and engage the public on animal welfare issues and provide support and recognition for those who are out there giving of themselves to make things better for our companion animals. So join us as we take you on tours of shelters and rescues right here in Wisconsin. We'll keep you up to date on legislation and laws governing animal welfare and show you ways you can get involved by fostering and adopting. We'll even have a segment for children aimed at teaching them compassion at an early age. So stay tuned and help be the voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Animal Advocate Television is being brought to you today by MECA, Milwaukee Emergency Center for Animals, Fetch Magazine, and by Bark and Scratch Outpost.
I have 3 fabulous children, and all of my kids absolutely adore animals. There's so many animals out there that need people to get involved and make a difference in their lives. Help them find homes, care for them if they're injured or have an injury that's maybe keeping them from living the life they might normally have lived. My children have all been involved in that sort of thing, and I looked at creating the Animal Fairy book as another opportunity to share that. Animals give children a lot of opportunity to grow themselves. When they care for animals, they start to step out of their comfort zone and start to realize that they can start making a difference. And the Animal Fairy is a nice teaching tool and a nice reminder for parents that they should take the time to teach their kids to enjoy animals, and that that's an important developmental thing for them. And it'll take them places when they're older, teach them patience and kindness that they'll use in other aspects of their lives. You know, my youngest child is on the autism spectrum, and he was often my tester for different sketches to see if he understood what we were trying to say, and he just was tickled by the whole idea of the Animal Fairy and really embraced the concept well. It's been good for him. Animals teach children, even with special needs, to be more loving and kind, and we can attest to the fact that that's true with our son. We worked with an artist to create a pewter rendition of the Animal Fairy, and it's a little bit different than the character in the book, although it all started from the same original sketch. The pewter keepsake is just a little bit more sophisticated, and being that it's made out of pewter has just a little bit different feel, but it's all really comes from the same legend of the Animal Fairy. The book took on a little bit of its own life, just by nature of the fact that it's for children. We really wanted to gear and animate the character, bring it to life just a little bit more than we did with our original keepsake. The Animal Fairy always carries a satchel of magic fairy dust and sprinkles children all over the world, and we like the idea of the whole global connection between animals and children as well. I hope parents will use the story of the Animal Fairy to teach their children compassion towards animals. It's a great opportunity to talk about how they can turn the loss of a pet into a greater experience, and that they can reach out and get involved with other animals and make a difference.
There's such a demand for blood products these days, so we decided, how are we going to get more animals into our blood program? The process for donating blood is exactly like the human process. It works by bringing your animal in, expressing an interest, making an appointment with us. Once you fill out the application, then we will call you in for an interview with your pet and make a decision. First of all, is the animal a nice animal to deal with? If they're not a friendly dog, then we can't really have them donate because they don't get any anesthesia, so they have to want to donate. Then we make sure we do a physical exam, and then we take blood from them. We do a scan for liver, kidneys, any tick-borne diseases. So it's a full, complete physical exam. And what do the people and the animals get from it? They get a $25 credit for emergency care at our hospital. Antech provides the full free blood screening every single year for their pet. And that's full blood work showing their kidney, liver function, any tick-borne diseases, heartworm testing. And then Royal Canine, which is a food company, provides a free bag, a 20-pound bag of dog food every time they donate.
Hi, I'm Lori Minetti. We, as a compassionate nation, can no longer look the other way when it comes to our abandoned, abused, or neglected animal companions. It's time for us to step up and be the strength and the voice for those who cannot speak for themselves.
You can be that voice through your tax-deductible donation to Animal Fairy Charities, an organization dedicated to raising and distributing funds to other nonprofit animal welfare groups. Log on to animalfairycharities.org or call 262-989-0604.
Animal Advocate Television is being brought to you today by MECA, Milwaukee Emergency Center for Animals, Fetch Magazine, and by Bark and Scratch Outpost. And now a word from our sponsors.
Your dog is your companion, your work partner, your exercise buddy. Your dog makes you laugh and leaves you astounded at their athletic abilities. In fact, your dog means just about everything to you. So whether you have puppies or senior dogs, Peggy Morsch Life Photography knows your dog is special. It's only the best for your dog. Peggy Morsch Life Photography.
Got pet nutrition? We do. You are what you eat. The same is true for your pet. We offer a large variety of local and national brands of organic and natural pet foods. Benefits of feeding a natural pet food are less shedding, less stool, and less illness. A locally produced natural dog food is 40 pounds, $26.99. Our helpful staff is available 7 days a week. Bark and Scratch Outpost voted Best of Milwaukee, Shepherd Express 2008, MilwaukeePetFood.com. Grooming on site.
Come to Wisconsin's best pet care facility, Animal Campus, featuring a full-service vet clinic, overnight boarding with spacious kennels, a dog daycare, and grooming salon for your dog and cat, all at one location on Loomis Road in Franklin. Check us out at animalcampus.com.
I'm Dr. Marla Lichtenberger. Welcome to MECA. We are the new state-of-the-art 24/7 emergency center for animals located on the south part of Milwaukee. We're very excited to be here. We take care of all animals, no matter what type they are, no matter how small they are, no matter how big they are. When compassion, high-quality care matters, think MECA.
Our companion animals need us more now than ever. Another way you can help is by fostering. Shelters across our country are full to capacity because of the country's economic conditions. When you foster, you're helping two of our fur friends at once, the animal going into foster care and the animal that needs the empty cage. Fostering can give our animals time away from the shelter until they can be adopted out. Being in a cage for a long period of time can be stressful. We spoke with Carrie Kasten of the Washington County Humane Society to find out why it's important to educate people about fostering.
A great way to get involved here at the Washington County Humane Society is to foster animals. A lot of the people who do foster like it a lot because they get different animals in, they get to know a lot of different breeds and cats and everything else. A lot of them say, how will I give them back? Once they're a part of my family, but the whole program is that they do get more animals, and perhaps they do keep them. You know, that's one of our problems, that foster families generally have a tendency to adopt after a while. But it's fine. That's not a bad ending either. Our foster families will foster animals anywhere from a week to a month or two. It depends on the severity of the case. Some just get depressed. Some kittens just need to make weight, so those are usually a week or 2 or 3, depending on how small they are. And then other animals that obviously have had injuries, they are obviously with that foster family a whole lot longer.
When Lily, hard to believe, came to our home as an itty-bitty kid, she did nothing but hide. And so Novi spent many hours with Lily trying to socialize her, and as you see, it worked. So she is not a shy, hiding cat anymore.
The costs are very limited. It's really nice because we do provide food, we provide the crate, we provide whatever they need. For cats, we would give you a litter box, a dish, litter, whatever needs that you do need to take care of the animal.
Basically, the shelter will provide you everything. They'll provide you food and litter and the medicine, and so really the only cost is your time.
Certainly we are always looking for donations of food, monetary donations, whatever it may be. Fundraisers, a lot of students and Girl Scout, Boy Scout troops will help out in that way, which is tremendous. We definitely need it. And private donations as well, because we've got staff that has to be here day in, day out. We've got medications that animals need to be on. We've got to provide surgeries for animals that need to be spayed and neutered. There's a lot of costs that come here.
Well, Lily really needs a home, I think. That's one thing. And she's really sweet.
Hi, I'm Jackie Lou Heiss-Bennett, pet reporter for the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Midge here knows that Wisconsin winters can be tough on pets, so you can help. Make sure your pet has a warm shelter and fresh, unfrozen water. Keep their paws clear of salt and snow. And make sure that you brush them frequently, because the effects of dry indoor air can hurt their coats. For more pet tips, visit my Animal Magnetism pet blog at www.jsonline.com.
When it comes to animal welfare, we as concerned citizens can make a difference by lending our voices and calling our state legislators. Ask them to vote for any measure that supports animal welfare. Currently, there are 2 hot issues that strike a chord with Americans across the country. One of them is the slaughter of horses for human consumption. The method of horse slaughter is brutal and inhumane. In 2007, over 100,000 horses were slaughtered for the sole purpose of selling their meat overseas for human consumption. Recently, the last 3 remaining horse slaughter plants in the U.S. were shut down by state law. However, until federal legislation is passed, American horses continue to suffer a brutal death by being exported to Canada and Mexico for slaughter.